What up, people? Welcome back to the channel. So let's just give a little recap. So it's probably looking like it's a couple days in the mix. That's because it is. We've been breaking this up, trying to get things done. As you can see, the shelves are up and we did get those installed last weekend. However, we were still waiting on items to come in from Amazon to kind of finish up some of the setup. So because they stagger in one by one throughout the week, we had to delay the final video for at least my half of the office. So that is why we didn't have a video up last week, but we're gonna do the video today. So today's video, we're seeing the setup, right? I'm gonna be tackling my desk. I'm going to be covering it with this contact paper. We actually picked this up at Walmart. I didn't see any that I liked that was in my budget on Amazon, which is why I opted to get one from Amazon, which I kind of like this one because it's bringing in all the colors in the office. So I'm gonna cover my top, clean it off, cover the top. This is also going to be on hubby's top as well. We're gonna get it cleaned up, set up, and try to get things configured in today. I do want to add that for my computer, for my computer, I like to call it Big Boy. My computer system was like down for months at a time. Doing the moving process, we honestly don't know what happened. We're kind of figuring that something happened when it was moved because we did hire movers to move things from the storage here. The hard drive got damaged or messed up or something, I don't know. So for the most part of it, it was down for a few months. So we did order a new one. This one, what is this one? Ranex? Oh Lord, let's try pronouncing. Is this a R? Ranzana. I don't know. So we ordered a new one from Amazon. I think this was about $60 to try to give this a try to see if this was the only issue. And hubby was the tech, installed it, because he's, So he did install it. So we did got it running, we got it working, everything is good. However, we are going to be doing some upgrades because even though it's turning on and all the minor functions are working, it just needs to be upgraded. Let's put it like that. So that's not going to be in this video. This part was just to get it running because it wasn't even turning on at all. So now that it's turning on, it's functioning, and I can go back to editing on my Big Boy. That's what I wanted, but we are going to upgrade that in the future. Hubby's gonna I'll probably have hubby do more of that type because we want to upgrade that so that could be compatible for not just me editing but gaming. So that'll be in the future, and that'll be all hubby's trying to install because he's probably just gonna build a computer to get that functioning. But today's video, we're just gonna work on just setting up my area, and yeah, I'm excited because we got some stuff, Let's get popping. Okay, so everything's cleared off. Just wipe down the table with disinfectant. Right, man, you don't really know how much dust accumulates. Even when in areas that you don't really use as often. Like it was a lot of dust, and because when we put up the show, we had to drill into the studs, into the steel to make sure that they were on there. So that put dust on everything, which I have to wipe off. But it's good to do it that way because number one, on the other side of this wall is our half bathroom, so we were really trying to be careful not to drill into any pipes. So we had to find the studs and make sure I put them on the studs, which is why if you do notice, let me kind of bring you guys around and raise you up. If you do, hold on. Okay, so if you do notice, the shelves aren't towards the wall or even centered in the middle of the wall, and that's because we had to make sure that we find studs to put these brackets on, because we didn't want anything falling down or damaging any of the plumbing or the electrical in the bathroom. So that is why we have it here. It's not parallel or equal to the wall, but safety come first, guys. So that's why it is what it is, and it still looks nice. So we're gonna work with what we have and start doing what we can do. So now I'm going to if he keep doing this, he keep bringing these daggone tools. So what? The shelves is already up. So I'm gonna start putting my contact paper, because I want to be able to do mine and hubby desk today. I'm not filming hubby's side in today's video, because that's going to be a separate video when we do his side. So let's get started with this. Okay, so top is done. Very nice and simple. I did show you guys how I end up doing the edge, like wrap around the edge, because I did want it to cover the front. We did find out that I have to run and get another one just to cover the back part of hubby's zone, but I still can do the front. But it's good that it could cover this front area here, because on his desk, he has the same desk as mine, and he has some damage in the front, so it'd be good to be able to cover that. But it's all covered, you guys, so I do feel where there may be some little bubbles. I'm just going to run my finger through it, maybe get a little pin needle and poke them in. But the good thing about this print is that you can't see the bubbles, you can't see the connection between the two, because I did have to do two strips, one in the front and one in the back, but you can't really tell with the connection, with the print, because it's kind of busy, but it's still in a way minimal. So that's kind of the reason why I like this print. And that is also a hint, if you're trying something for the first time or you're not really sure like what you're doing, in a way, go for a print, go for something that has a lot more going on in the background. Don't go for the simplicity background, because with those you can tell where you connect, you can tell where there's mistakes. But with a background that's a little more busy, you can't really tell the mistake, because the background itself is busy. This applies with paint, wallpaper, flooring, anything like that. So if you want to test something out and you just want to try it, try a more busy print and see how that goes. Okay, so we're gonna try to work in some LED strips. These are the same strips that I bought when we did our kitchen makeover for the LED lighting above our kitchen counter or cabinet, so however you guys want to call it. They are both remote activated, and they also applies with an app that works with Google or Apple. So I'm trying to stick with getting all of the same LED strips. So as I'm buying the strips to do different areas in the home, I'm going to stick with the same brand. This is the brand we use, Weenie, so We Nice, or however you want to pronounce it. But this is the one I'm going to stick with. It's functioning well. We haven't had any problems with it, and it works with the app, and you could also make your own color tone. So it's efficient, and we eventually want everything to just be synced to our Google Home so that we could just voice activate different areas in the house. So as I am buying more LED strips, because there are going to be a lot more, I'm sticking with this brand. It's a good brand if you guys want to see. I did get this from Amazon. This is a 65 feet strip, and I think I paid like $8.99 for it. They do have longer ones, they do have shorter ones. I also bought some connectors. Hold on. Also bought these connectors. This pack was like a pack of 10 for $2.99, and that's just to connect any LED strips to another one, because I do have some lying around, and just in case if it's not long enough and I need to extend it, have connectors. So that's what we're gonna do. So LED strips are on. Hubby put it facing the back of back of the table, also around the monitor. Here is the remote. Hubby, shut the lights real quick. Okay, so that is the glow effect we got going on, you know, and we can opt with different colors. Yes, so that is all set. I do think that I'm going to get like some puck lights to make maybe 4 and put 2 underneath, and then kind of have that light going down. But LED lights are set. Now it's time to start putting things back on the desk, and also trying to get some stuff going on the shelf. Okay, so we're getting the majority of the setup done and decorated. I am loving it. It's looking pretty. And keep in mind, guys, some of the stuff I had from my old house, like that Hello sign, I honestly bought that almost 2 years ago from Five Below. And a lot of the stuff I already had. This, they call this a teacher toolbox, and it's basically one of those toolboxes that you use for screws. And you sort and organize your screws. So a lot of teachers use this to kind of organize their school supplies and all that stuff. So I hopped on board and get it because I like the organization, and it helps with everyone in the house to know where things are. So I basically just spray painted this and printed labels and put that in. So I thought that would have been an added decor, being that it still matched the whole vibe. It's able to pull out all the, yes, I love it. It's adding to the feature of the shelf, because again, even though this is my setup for editing, this is also my craft area. So one of the last things we're going to do to add on, I'm going to put a pegboard right here We bought our pegboard from Home Depot, and I did had it cut in half. And then with the shells, like these shells, I had to cut to fit these brackets. They left with like, I don't know, this is like almost a 1/4 inch, not even, like an inch. So I just used those from the shelf to kind of make a bracket so that I can mount these on top, and it also provides a lot more stability. And we did screw it in with some heavy duty screws. So we're just gonna mount this on the side so I have a pegboard for my craft supplies. So it'll make this easier. Whenever I need to craft, I could just put my keyboard and mouse aside and roll up my mat and do what I have to do, and then put everything back. Screws are up. Okay, so what we use are these drywall anchors to make sure that it has full support for the pegboard. Because of the amount of weight that I might be putting on it with scissors and all that stuff, I want to make sure that it's secured to the wall. So we put in 2 screws, and there you go. So these are the metal ones that came from the Dollar Tree. This one came in a pack of 3. I'd already opened them up. They're compatible with a general pegboard. So you can get the metal ones. Those are good. Awesome. So I do know they have like ones with hooks, like different hooks. I have to go back and get some more, because honestly it is cheaper getting it from the Dollar Tree than it is getting it at Home Depot. I pay like $3 for this one hook and like $1.50 for each of these hook, when you can get a 3-pack of these for $1.25, and then they have a 2-pack and another 3-packs, and they're all still $1.25. So it is cheaper to get the metal ones at Dollar Tree than it is to get it from Home Depot. Okay guys, so that's going to be the end of this video. I still have to go and get a few more of these hooks from Dollar Tree to kind of fill up my board, because I do have to put like my paintbrushes and stuff on here, and I need to get some more hooks. But that is going to be it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the setup on my side of how we tried to revamp the area to make it more functional, for at least for me, for my side. So the next task will be to do hubby's side, and like I said before in the previous video, his side is going to be still with the black and white theme. It's going to have the same cover that my desktop have, but it's going to be a little bit more masculine and a little more of a neutral, calming vibe, because that's kind of what he likes. So hope to see you guys next week for another video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let me know if you like this kind of video. Listen, we slowly moving up there and trying to get things done, still on a budget, okay? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
You gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah.